Something that I've learned and something that I've come to terms with and did not understand for a very long time is that no one can convince you of something that you already don't believe in. And I feel like as someone who internalized everything people would say about me, and these are sometimes people I don't know on a personal level. This would be people saying things about me, making up things about me just for their benefit, for whoever's benefit. And I would always get depressed over it. I would always get depressed if people talked bad about me, talked down on me, because in my heart, I'm like, I'm not these things, right? But I will always take it to the heart because I never learned how to have identity, like a sense of self. Like, I feel like I've never really had, like, this is who I am. Nobody can say anything about me that's going to change it. It was like every time someone said something about me, it would make me feel some type of way. And I just, coming from low self-confidence, low self-worth, not trusting myself, I feel like the not trusting myself is what really got me. But coming from all of that and then having people constantly talk about me or say things about me, I already felt low, right? So I'm gonna just use a very simple example just to help y'all to understand a little deeper. Like, just help y'all understand it in like the most simplest terms. If someone calls you ugly, and then you feel sad or you feel depressed or you feel like, oh my God, I'm ugly, that is because you already believe that about yourself. It's basically about your belief system that you already have prior to someone speaking something onto you or saying something about you. And this is something, like the way I grew up, I just not learn certain things. Like, I didn't learn that people can talk about you and say lies about you and you don't have to believe it. I'm like, oh my God, whatever this random person says, or people who literally don't like me, because people who don't like you obviously are going to talk down on you, even if you're doing good. They're going to find something or they're going to make something up. And these are things I had to learn. But when I realized that if you are stand still, if you are set in stone on how you feel about yourself or your thoughts about yourself, if someone says something to you, that shit will fly over your head like it's nothing. And that is where I struggled. That is something I struggled with for so long because I wasn't sure of myself. I wasn't sure if I'm this good person. As soon as someone said I did something wrong, or as soon as someone said, oh, she's ugly, she's this, she's that, I'm like, oh my God, past me was so like it's like we knew these things weren't true, but we just did not have the tools yet. We didn't have the tools yet. But like I was saying with the example, if someone calls you ugly and then you feel ugly, it's because you already felt ugly. And I'm just trying to make it as simple as that. If someone calls you ugly and you feel like you're not ugly, you're going to literally look at them like, okay, you are, like, you're projecting, so you feel ugly. Because someone who is pretty does not go around calling people ugly. And this is where growing up sheltered and growing up without learning about stuff like this is like, I did not know that people project. I didn't know people will speak down on you because they're mad. I did not know people will make up lies about you to make themselves feel better and to make themselves look like a hero or make you look like a victim or make you look like a loser because they feel that way. Little Zali. And I hope this helps somebody, because just because someone says something about you does not mean it's true. Okay, and it could be the most random person and you'll find out someone said, do you know me, my little quiet tail self, how many things I've heard about myself that I didn't know? How many people have opinions and things about me that I don't even talk to or ever had like more than one conversation with, and they have this whole theory about me that they've been running with, spreading about me. It's just like, I've learned to not care. I've learned to not care because I know who I am and I'm willing and able to be able to work on things that I am not proud of or things that could be fixed. You know what I'm saying? And if it gets to a point where you realize I'm internalizing everything people say about me, or I am letting myself be the things that people say about me, especially the negative things, that is where I always say you got to turn within. Once I started turning within, meaning, Zalia, why did that get you upset? Why did you just get annoyed at that? Why did that just change your whole mindset about yourself? Once you start turning inwards, that's where the healing process starts speeding up. It starts getting intense because you're being able to look at yourself, look at the wounds you have, and to heal those. Once you heal those wounds, say that same person comes around, when they say, oh, you're ugly, it's gonna be like, you could be like, okay. You could be like, thank you. Like, it literally, once you get control of your emotions, get your sense of identity set in stone, once you have trust within yourself to be the person that you are and know that no one can just say things about you, you're literally just gonna let that shit fly off your shoulder. It's gonna literally fly off what, like why did you say that? Why are you out here telling these lies? Why are you? Because you're miserable. You're miserable. You got something going on, because only weird people do that. I've also come to learn that there are a lot of weird people in this world, and I never knew that. I never knew it was this bad. Okay, but like I was saying, I highly recommend going to therapy, because once you start healing wounds that you have in low self-limiting beliefs about yourself, you are not going to be affected by what other people have to say about you. And this is just the first step to getting to your higher self, if that's your goal, because you have to start with those wounds. Those wounds are going to show up all the time in all different places. So the next time you get offended, you get upset, you get depressed about something someone said about you, say, why do I feel this way? Either find a therapist, write in a journal, go back inside of you and figure out what about me is believing this, and why do I believe this, especially if it's someone you don't know. Tell me that doesn't help, because when I tell y'all don't even have a clue. My mental, my brain, my everything was just very low, very sad. And now the fact that I'm on this healing journey, it's just so different. It's so weird. But I'm here for it, and I'm here to help people to get to a place that I've gotten to, because being functionally depressed for almost 10 years, it wasn't a fun place. And if I could help one person, that's good with me. But yeah, this is the end of this one. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm posting every single day.